Hello, my name is Bruce Miller, and I'm with RIMtech Consulting, and I'm here to talk briefly about our course, Microsoft Purview, the Real Records Management. This is a one-day virtual course, and I'll make you one promise right away. This is not like any other Purview training course in the world. I've looked at hundreds of training courses and YouTube videos around the world. This is unlike anyone you've ever seen. I find that all the other training on Purview is nothing more than a walkthrough of all of its features. That's not what this training is about. This training is about how to use it properly, how to overcome its limitations, and how to apply it correctly so that you can be successful with it. Very, very different. I find that most of the training courses on Purview um, are taught by people who don't understand records management. We do, and you're going to need to understand it in order to understand what we're teaching you here, okay? So this is what we call a foundation course. It is suitable for either IT or records people. It doesn't matter which. You're both going to benefit greatly from it. But because it's a foundation course, we're going to split it in half. The first half will be what you need to know about EDRMS, because if you don't understand the foundation of an EDRMS, you won't be able to know what to apply, what to avoid, what to do in deploying Purview, right? So the first half of the day is a general treatment of EDRMS, which means the concepts, the terminology, the numbers, how to measure an EDRMS and how to prove that it's successful, how to deal with your retention schedule, how to handle case records, which is usually important because case records is an important concept for the software for Purview itself. You have to get case records managed differently than non-case. By the way, case records are event-driven retention rules applied to the records, and the software is particularly weak on it. Let me repeat that. Microsoft Purview is weak on handling case records. You need to know how it's weak and how to overcome that, right? We'll also talk about the two lethal threats to any EDRMS, either one of which will I guarantee you will cause your project to fail and quite possibly take you with it. We'll talk about email, the roles, and how to automate the entire records process. Because Purview or not, the last thing we want is for users to be dealing with records management. That's a recipe for disaster. We don't want that, okay? So in the afternoon part of the training, we'll deal with the language of Purview because it establishes an entirely different language, and you need to learn what it is and how to speak it. You'll learn about the Purview paradox, which means that the Microsoft's approach to records management is upside down, and we'll show you what that means and how to write it correctly so that it's right side up. We'll show you how to automate using it. And we'll also go over the no-go features. Now, let me make three things really clear about Purview. Number one, it's difficult. It's difficult to learn and difficult to deploy. Make no mistake about it. It has certain unique challenges that other record software does not have. You need to know what they are and how to deal with them. And it has some pretty serious limitations that you're going to have to overcome. So those are the kinds of things we're going to cover, right? It sounds really simple. Put a retention label on the documents, you're all set. No, it's not that simple at all, okay? So we'll cover the how to handle case records in Purview, which again is a big challenge. We'll talk about the limitations of its disposition, all about retention labels and policies, and the M365 substrate. Yeah, you need to know the M365 substrate in order to deploy Purview properly, okay? Because we're going to do it properly. And you need to know how to get your retention schedule, otherwise known by Purview as a file plan, into the system. So quite a challenging day, but you will learn what you need to know about Purview and how to properly deploy it in a true compliance setting, okay? Very different than other courses. So there are three links in the description below. One for a document that gives you more detail on the course, a second link for the schedule of all our training, and a third, if you're interested, you can just register for this course directly. Thanks very much.